My government came into power, we made a conscious decision that we will only partner people in peace. We will not become part of any conflict. And secondly, the legacy of the 80s, where we were left with these militant groups still operating in Pakistan. This was the first government that has now disarmed them and tried to rehabilitate them. So, as a result of this, the first benefit Pakistan had is in tourism. Pakistan is probably one of the most, in terms of tourism, one of the most undiscovered countries in the world. It has one of the oldest civilizations, the Indus Valley, 5,000 years old. It is, in terms of a country which is sacred, which has sacred places for 4 religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, the center of the old Buddhist civilization, and then Sikhism, and then of course Sufism. So all this potential was untapped. Then it has the one of the most undiscovered mountain areas. Half of the world peaks, over 24,000 feet, are in Pakistan. So, so the first impact was that tourism doubled in 1 year. It doubled. It was named, Condé Nast magazine named it as the most exciting tourism destination, and the British Backpackers Association, they sort of named it as the top destination. And we believe that in tourism, Pakistan can make collect a lot of revenues, especially foreign exchange. When we assumed power, we had the biggest problem was our current account deficit. So this shortage of dollars meant that the currency was sliding. So number one impact on tourism. Then the next thing was investment. We have a young population, need employment, and the only way we can give them employment is by bringing investment, local investment, start reindustrialization. In the 60s, Pakistan was one of the fastest growing countries in terms of industrialization. And we were the fastest in the subcontinent. We lost our way in the 70s because of an ill-conceived nationalization, which just stopped our industrial growth. And then this socialist mindset, which was anti-profit making. So we have reversed this. Now the government is actively incentivizing industries and investment. So we then try to remove all the hurdles in the way of investors. So the World Bank, its index for ease of doing business, Pakistan was one of the top countries. We climbed 28 places. Of course, a long way to go, but this is the direction the country is headed. Our investment in 1 year foreign investment jumped 200%. So, and the profitability, I think Unilever is here, their profitability went up. The other is other foreign investors have come back. Cargill, for instance, it had gone away, so that came back to Pakistan. So the whole idea is to now incentivize businesses, industry, remove hurdles in their way, change the mindset from the socialist mindset, which was envious of profit making, change it to the more people make profits, the more investors come to your country. And to ensure that we do not go back into the days of when you have conflict, we have played our part in trying to avert the conflict between Saudi Arabia and Iran, which would be disastrous for Pakistan. So Pakistan played its part there. We are now working actively with the Americans for peace in Afghanistan. So there are good signs. There's a chance of ceasefire in Afghanistan. Very important for us because that opens up the economic corridor from Pakistan to Central Asia. The areas where we are hoping to attract investment. Agriculture is one because we have fertile agricultural land, but unfortunately very low productivity because there have been no new techniques coming in. We don't utilize the water properly and so on. So we are trying to attract investors in agriculture. In minerals, Pakistan has probably one of the best gold and copper reserves, but still we haven't had mining companies coming to Pakistan for various reasons. So we are now giving them very good terms for the mining companies to come over. And and also the other area, we now, a revolutionary first time in Pakistan is trying to go into digital Pakistan. We have our young experts in that area, Tanya, who's come back from Singapore, and she's handling that. So we are inviting foreign companies, technical companies to come and invest in that. So basically, you know, we are right now, first year was spent in stabilizing Pakistan also because we inherited, as I said, this huge current account deficit. So the first year was really stabilizing our currency. We brought down our current account deficit by 75%. And now this year is the year where we want our economy to grow. And we need growth because obviously we want to provide employment. We have the second youngest population in the world, so we need to, the economy needs to grow. So we are doing everything possible to attract investment, make it easy for our local industry to invest, giving them incentives. And as I said, it's the first time since the 60s that a government is consciously now planning to help its industry grow.
Prime Minister, thanks for that and for really spelling out what you want to achieve. Can I just